Hello and welcome back to another episode of Ragnamod 6. That little clip was just the create stuff that I set up between episodes. Sorry for the delay, but I wanted to go ahead and give another little tour, just kind of go over some of the things that I put together and built and all that and get everything caught up, and then we'll go ahead and get started. So this is our house. Enderman dropping dirt up here, that's just rude. It needs a lot more interior work. I don't know about a lot, but it needs more interior work. I want to do some stuff in here with the roof and the windows and stuff and kind of hide all that. But this will be our storage area. So I've got drawers. I've got everything pretty much organized the way I'm liking it. So that way I know where everything's at. And we got our ingots, we got our goodies, and then we got, raw materials and stuff like that. These are our miscellaneous item chests. So all kinds of different stuff. Mob drops, mod items, different stuff. We got our crafting table and all that, and the waystone. I also went ahead and made the warp stone. So what this does is this actually lets us access our waystone network from anywhere. We don't have to have the waystone to get to one of the waystones that we've already got. So it just makes it a lot easier to travel places. If I'm like, oh, I'm over here, I need to go to the nether now. Cool. And now I can just activate this. Go over here, boop, nether. So that was pretty cool. That's definitely a nifty little tool there. We got our little in-between hallway. Absolutely no idea what I'm doing in here. And in here, I went ahead and put together the little kitchen mod, mostly for decoration, but it is useful. The floor turns this into a big multi-block, so this storage can be read by this crafting table, and it can read these storages as long as it's connected to the block in between, I believe. And so we've got shelves and racks and all kinds of different stuff. So these are seasoning racks, so we'll put our salt and our sugar and stuff. We put some apples in here. We got the fridge. I do have some upgrades on the fridge, so I have an ice unit in there. If you'll see up here at the top, that actually allows it to add snowballs and water, I believe, to crafting recipes. So you don't have to have a bucket of water or anything like that. The sink adds water to recipes anyways, so maybe this is just snowballs and ice. Yeah, ice unit, freezer. It's probably snowballs and ice to recipes. And then the preservation chamber is what that does, is any item that I have in these slots, it'll make sure that there's always one item left in that slot, so that way the slot doesn't get emptied in case there's some kind of automation set up for it. Anyway, so there's kitchen. Up here, we've got my bedroom. Sort of. I haven't really quite settled on a decision for up here. My room's gonna be up here for sure. I think I'm gonna end up coordinating it off and having it like over here in the corner, so that way I can actually put some useful stuff up here. But we'll see. It depends on what I need for space and where I kind of plan on putting everything. Here is our library. So I've got this little XP tank which I just built recently. So I haven't filled it up. But yeah, so we can store liquid XP. We've got enchanting books from Wizard Towers I've been looting, running around. They are they're pretty popular. They're out all over the place. Let's see. I say they're out all over the place and then I can't even find one. It seems like they're everywhere when you're running around. Yes, this is it. Okay. So you got one here, you got one here. Oh no, it was these. That's what I thought. Yeah. And then there's two side by side. Here's another one. So they're far spread, but not too far spread. So we've gotten a lot of pretty good enchantment books. Some different enchantment these. Well, I'm not really sure where all these are from. What's this from? Oh, it is from Apotheosis. Okay, so Apotheosis adds all this cool little armor. So you got like rarities of armors that'll have different effects. And so, where is it? Where is it? There it is. I got this one. Tool breaks into 3x2. Right clicking will place a torch. I've also got Fortune 4 and Efficiency 4. I want to get Mending on it, and it'll be perfect. It is unbreakable. If you look underneath the Mythic, it says it's unbreakable, so never have to worry about that breaking. The other one I got was this. Physical damages pierces armor. Your attacks have a 99.99% chance to cleave 10 nearby enemies. Ridiculous. So yeah, that's like an AoE attack. And then of course we had to upgrade to the netherite hoe. I went ahead and put growth and experience. So this what growth does is while you're holding that tool in your hand, it'll actually help plants around you grow. So I was like, hey, yeah, cool. Let's put it on the netherite hoe. I had fortune, but I messed up and I put it on this one after I'd already put silk touch, and it was a multi-enchant book, so it ended up just erasing fortune. But we'll get fortune on there because fortune does work with crops and get that going. But anyway, so here's our enchantment table. Got some books and people's laid out. We got little ladders to get up top. So I think this is really cool, where how you can just throw these books down like that. I saw that. I did it on accident, actually. I think I had it in my hand here, and like I wasn't quite looking at the barrel, and it placed on the floor, and I was like, ooh. But anyways, so we got our fireplace. I haven't finished decorating it or done the whole like living room area and then the little dining area. The stairway is probably temporary-ish. I don't think I'm gonna be using those white marble stairs. I did do some work for the Astral Temple. So I rearranged the tables and everything. We've got a crafting table, the attunement altar, got our powered up star making us the blue crystals. And then over here we've got our infuser, good old telescope. I have done some more star finding, constellation finding. So we have a few more, even though they're not in the sky. But oh yeah, I've got this up at the top. So this is the regen and plant growth ritual. So when you power it up with a collector crystal and you have this aiming at the ritual pedestal, it starts shooting off beams of light. Now right now it's not doing much because this constellation has to be in the sky for it to be all powered up and everything. But while this is shooting into the ritual pedestal, it starts shooting off random beams of light, and that's what these crystal lenses are for. So you'll go to the end of the beam of light, you'll see it, you can put the crystal lens there, and then you'll right click the crystal lens with the linking one and link it back to the table. That way it gets full power, and that actually extends its range. It kind of helps the bubble in which it can be used. And so I have a ritual anchor up here so we can place it anywhere. The first time I used it was on the trees, but then they were coming in too fast. I need to fix the problem with these saplings. So I have saplings getting stored up in here with void upgrades, but I need to get the saplings back into the contraption. So right now I've just been leaving them in there, and this is just filtered for only logs. So I leave the saplings in there and then check it every now and then, or if I start seeing items fly out, I'll stop it and pull everything out. But we are getting a lot of logs. Now granted, I've had this running for a little bit, but we have infinite wood. Everything except dark oak. So with this little farming setup, dark oak gets a little complicated because it's a 4x4. So it'd be like these diagonals. I don't know if they would catch. And if I end up needing a lot of dark oak, I can set up an individual cutter just for dark oak and set it up so that way it plants 2x2 squares and then chops the tree down when it's grown. So I basically like shave out the corners and then just have it to where it spins around and catches the trees on the edge. That wouldn't be too bad. But yep, so we have the wood coming over here to power our flywheel, or furnace flywheel. Yeah. So we have the furnace engine from Create, and this thing produces a lot of stress units. I think it was like 16,000. So this is pretty much like the highest tier stress generation, but it needs a furnace that's constantly running. Why that is bird sapling in there, I don't know, but this needs to keep running. And so I've just set it up to constantly cycle cooking logs. So it'll cook the log, charcoal goes into the fuel and comes down here and circles back for fuel. I also have an ender chest set up to receive the coal, and that's what we'll be working on today, using that coal somewhere. And then I have another ender chest in case I end up needing to set up another flywheel, hint, and bring the coal back over here. So we got a little circle of coal so that way we can use our charcoal. We're gonna need a lot of this for immersive, because if I remember correctly, we can still use charcoal to make coal coke, so that way we don't end up having to use a whole bunch of mined coal. But yeah, I also set up a cobble gen, and my ring just keeps taking everything. Always gotta take it off when I'm over here. So yeah, so I've got 3 drills. I've got some waterlogged stairs right here, and then lava at the top. So they'll meet and form cobblestone right in front of the drills. Got 3 drills back here, all breaking the cobblestone. And then right here, I've got cobblestone going this way to be stored, and then cobblestone going this way to be crushed, and that turns into gravel. And so I have gravel coming this way to be stored next to cobble, and the rest of it goes over here to be crushed again, and that's where we get our sand, clay, and flint. So getting a good amount of all this stuff. Got plenty of cobble, getting some gravel, auto producing clay and sand. That's a big help too, because glass and clay stuff. We've got the orchard area over here. So I've got a bunch of trees. So we've got cactus, we've got some watermelons. We've got the hemp for immersive engineering. Just been kind of collecting that a little bit just to get a head start on it. I haven't really done almost anything, well, besides the create stuff. But outside of that, I haven't done much progression. I had recorded me doing all this, and I don't know. I just didn't like the way it turned out. But today, I want to go ahead and do the hose pulley, which it lists down a hose that can drain bodies of liquid. So this is basically a pump that uses Create to pump liquids. I want to get water and lava fully automated. So that way, we just have a supply for it. I don't need it specifically for anything in here just yet, but having water and lava accessible at the base would be pretty neat. So I went ahead and got some ender tanks for lava and water, got some furnace engines. We need to go make a couple furnaces for those, and then the ender chest to feed all of them. So we'll fire those up and then get the pumps going. I do want to craft the pumps. But okay, so we are going to craft this up and head over to the nether, and we'll set up our lava gen first. Might do the water one just to make sure it's safe and it'll work. Yeah, sounds good. Water, safer. Okay. Now I got something. Oh, look at that. That's production right there. I like it. Sweet. It just keeps taking it. Cool. Okay, so now that we've got that, we need our blue ender tank. And yeah, we'll just pop it there. Okay. Let's see. I mean, I guess I could use a mechanical pump. I've got to spin it super fast. And boop. Yeah, that worked. Cool. Alright, so here is our water production. So we'll break that. Random block. And all this should be going good. We should have max coal. This is filling up with coal, putting in the drawer. This is full of coal. This is full of wood. Excellent. Okay. Well, now we have 100% automated water production. So let's go to the nether. Aha, there we go. Lava production. Nice. Very nice. Okay, so let's get the mechanical pump. We'll stick it there. I need to stop shift clicking when I place it. There we go. And then we get our inner tank for lava. Boom. Da-da-da. I mean, that would have been more dramatic if I had it connected and it could actually start pumping. Boom. Nope. That. There we go. Awesome. That's going to be a big help, especially later if we want to do RF power through lava, or we need any kind of lava gen that's there. That's why I wanted to go ahead and do the water and the lava, just so I have both fluids. I know there's like sinks and stuff like that, aqueous accumulators. There's other ways to produce water and lava, but I like this way. It's pretty neat, and it's pretty fast too. So, last thing we need to do is claim this chunk, load that chunk. Nice. And then actually the last thing we need to do is make sure we have our waste down to get back. Lava gen. Nice. I want to go ahead and get the wire mill set up for create. That's the next part of the quest. Yes, this right here. The rolling mill, sorry. So I'm gonna make these two to finish them. I don't think I'll be using them, but I might later on down the line. You know, we might need snow or something like that, or you know, whatever. So I'm gonna make these two pieces to finish that, and then all we've got left is these, and we will finish the create quest line. So let's go ahead and knock that out. This one? Nope. This one. Look at all that XP. Is it a little broken? Maybe. But it's useful. Okie dokie. So I got this little line set up for our wires. I probably won't need too many of them, but I wanted to go ahead and kind of get it pretty much automated, as close to automated as the plates. That way, if we do need a bundle of wires, we can just stick our plates in there and it'll get them all caught up. So we'll stick those and those in there. They'll start feeding them through, pulling them out. And then right here, we're gonna put block, chest, funnel. Sweet. Okay, so we got the alternator. That's one, do a little triangle. That's the middle. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to remember that. Okay, so bum 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 bum. Bum bum bum. Boop. 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 I think that's it. Yeah. Oh, okay, so you can just increase it and it costs more energy. Bonus energy consumption is determined by the set RPM. Okay, cool. That's neat. Dun, 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 dun. Our first chapter completion. Woo. Alright, I believe. Yay. Okay, create's done, and I think right here they've got this thing. Nice. We have our first trophy. Boop. Oh, that's cool. That's a neat looking trophy. It's got the little belty spinning around with the breast cases and stuff. Alright, and that is where we're going to end today's episode. Thank you for stopping by and checking the video out with me. We got a lot of progress done. We got create finished. We got that cool looking little trophy. And next, we'll be getting started with some immersive engineering. Alrighty, we'll see you next time. Bye.